Yay, I'm live. Okay, so what kind of offers are out there that you can sell, and which one is the right one for you right now in your business? There's so much noise out there telling you you need to do a digital course, you need to do one-on-ones, you need to do groups. Oh my gosh, which one should you be doing right now in your business? Okay, so knowing which offer you need to do right now will help you with scaling your business. So you need to know what your goals are. What are your financial goals in your business? How many people do you need to serve per quarter, per month, or whatever in order to meet your financial goals? And how many can you handle? What is the vision for your business long term and short term? This can help you discover what offer you need to develop right now in your business. So these are things that we're going to discover today. And I am going to check my sound real quick and make sure that my sound is doing well. Yep, it says that it is. So I hope everyone can hear me right now out there in live land. So let's continue talking about what kind of offers out there. I'm Leah Sparrow. I'm the creator of the Effortlessly Booked Program. And the first few weeks of the program, 3 lessons, first 3 sessions are about your offer, who you are, who you serve, and what type of offer you can handle in your business in order to scale to the level that you want to be in, over the long term. What your ultimate goal is what we look at, and we discover what kind of offer you need at that point in your business right then and there in order to do it easily without the overwhelm and create more focus in your business. So let's talk about the 4 offers, all right? Now, there is the one-on-one. Okay, I want to talk about the one-on-one real quick. And the one-on-one, whoops, well, let me remove that because I did not download that correctly. Anyway, the one-on-one, there is easier delivery with the one-on-one, okay? So the one-on-one is where it's a little slower in building your income, but at the same time, what you're actually doing with your one-on-ones is you're discovering at a rate that you can handle and build your business how to deliver your program for each client that comes your way, because the bigger the group, the more different types of people there are. So before you scale to groups or a digital course even, you want to understand what your clients need. And it doesn't take very long to discover this. With one-on-ones, what happens is you start to understand that there are pretty much the overall general, the FAQs that happen within your program that they ask, and you can give them different types of resources as you learn more and more about the people within your niche. So the one-on-one just helps you slow it down for a minute and help you discover those things that you need to implement, not only just in your offer, but in your business. This also covers terms and conditions, the types of materials you want to use, how to deliver your program. And you're not overwhelmed because you're not serving a whole lot of people at once. You're serving them one at a time. So it helps you get this library of materials and you discover which types really work well for your program. You also have a higher price point, and the reason for this is because it is a one-on-one. One-on-ones are very intimate in nature. The results are generally way better than other types of offers because it is a one-on-one. You can really focus in on that person's needs during the course of your program. And it's also one of the things that I suggest and many others suggest to do for the first year of your business, or if you have not been selling for very long. If you haven't been selling and you haven't delivered your program at all, it should be the first thing that you do is the one-on-one, not a digital course, not groups. Don't think I need money now. What you need to think is I need to know how to do my business correctly, how to deliver my program so that it serves and gets results. So the one-on-one helps you do this. And yes, it's at a higher price point, but it helps you learn how to deliver that program and gain authority in your niche. That's why it's suggested for the first year. And it's also easier to scale from a one-on-one to groups and digital courses. Okay. Now, it may take less than a year, but the general average time is about a year for a one-on-one for one-on-ones. Then you have your groups. And groups you could start off with a group, but you better be sure that you can deliver your material in the group situation. Now, groups are about like one-on-ones. They can be a higher price point. In some cases, we lower the price point per student. In other cases, like for example, coaches don't necessarily lower their price point for a group situation, but it's totally up to you. But at the same time, if you have a one-on-one, let's say, and you're charging, say, $50 per session plus the materials and everything else, and you come out to about $600 to $700 for a 10-week program. These are for online teachers. Coaches might charge somewhere around $1,497. I know, $1,500 for their programs that are about 6 to 12 weeks long. So that's a one-on-one program. If they do groups, they're still going to charge that $1,500 per person. The coaches, online teachers may charge something lower because of how the niche works. You have to find your price point sweet spot, but at the same time, everybody is charged that because your one-on-one is going to go up in price. If you still want to have your one-on-ones, your one-on-one is going to be the highest price point. So if you start gaining a suite of offers after your first year of delivering your one-on-one, now you've got one-on-ones and groups, your one-on-one costs more. Why? Because the group is less time for you. It is more time efficient for you. You can serve more clients in a shorter amount of time. Okay. But because you've done the one-on-ones in your first year, you have an understanding of the materials that you need overall that helps everyone within the group. Now, delivery of a group session, you have to make sure if you're going to have group sessions that everybody gets a chance to speak. So these are all things that you learn how to do with not just the one-on-ones, but with groups as well. So there's another learning aspect of the groups. So imagine if you don't have all of your materials and all of your videos and an understanding of how to deliver your program, and then you're doing groups right off the bat, you have to understand that as well. How do I serve every single solitary person in my group equally? So you need to understand that. So what we're doing here is we're adding different levels of difficulty so that we keep the overwhelm down. Then the results are good as well. So groups and one-on-ones really help you gain some authority. The reason why you get the results is because you are there keeping them accountable during the course of your program. Now, with the digital course, this is when you get to a point where you want to deal in bulk and you have really owned the good and bad of the digital course. Okay. This is where you really know your clientele. You know the materials that work best for the people inside your niche. The one big thing about a digital course is the technology aspect of it. So that's the other little element that's going to add some overwhelm. If you don't know how to deliver your course, if you don't know how to handle groups, and you're adding tech, that's a lot of overwhelm. And you're spending a lot of time trying to create something that's creating a lot of overwhelm for you. So I hope you can see how I'm showing you how you can build up two different types of offers. But you can do a one-on-one forever. If that's all you want to do is one-on-one, great. None of these are better than the others. None of these are like you only need to do one for a year. You only need to do groups for a short amount of time. You can do a mix and match of these kind of things. You can have one-on-one and group situation. You can have a one-on-one situation mixed in with a digital course situation. Totally okay. But the digital course is high tech and you need to deal in bulk. So when you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of clients coming through your program, you don't have consistent bookings, you're going to get overwhelmed because you can't sell the digital course because you don't have enough authority in your niche and you don't have the followership that you need to deal in bulk. Okay, sure, you can go out there and run ads, but now you're spending money that you don't have because you're not making money because you don't have consistent bookings. Okay, this creates that act of desperation that many of us have come across. I've done it, other people have done it. This is how we learn, right? So I'm sharing some things that I've learned by working with my clients and myself and some accountability partners and what we've all experienced with these different types of offers. Now, a digital course can be a low to a high price point. It depends on how big the digital course is. There's a less completion rate. That's the other thing that you're going to have to deal with. So if you've already gained authority in your niche through a one-on-one and group situation, then you don't care about whether or not they complete it. There's like a 10% completion rate with digital courses, that with the people that take it. Why? Because the digital course is 100% self-taken. So when they don't have as much motivation, as much accountability as a group and a one-on-one situation, they tend to not finish the course. You then don't get the results. You then don't know where you need to improve your program or what you need to do with your program to make it better, and you don't get as many testimonials. So when that happens, you have less of a completion rate, which means you have to deal in bulk. People that do digital courses have accepted this fact with digital courses, and they're totally okay with that. And that's the big thing about digital courses. It's just the completion rate, and you have to deal in a lot of people so that you can get that completion, so you can get the completion and see that your digital course works. Finally, there's something called VIP days. I don't know how many people out there have heard of VIP days, but VIP days are one big day, usually somewhere between, hi, Jeff, speaking of someone who created a digital course, Jeff, he's an IELTS teacher, as you can see. He created a digital course, and he's totally okay with dealing in bulk now that he's gained authority. He knows he can get the results. So he's completely okay with providing a digital course. He also took the feedback necessary from his people who come to him for his services, that they would prefer something that is more self-taken, something that they can do on their own time. So he has taken a lot of time actually learning what they need. And he started out with one-on-ones. He grew the groups. He still has one-on-ones. He still has groups, but he also has the digital course too. Now he is heading into his third year of his business. So you need to understand that with ESL Jeff. You need to understand that with the IELTS Success Summit, he has a suite of offers. But when he started, he had one offer. Okay, so I want you to see that many times when you see people suggesting several different types of offers, what they're not telling you is what you need to do right now in your business. And this is something that you have to understand is, what do I need to do right now in my business? What do I need? Do I need to gain authority, or do I need to just have more people going through my program so that I can meet the financial income that I want? What do I need? So that's how Jeff has been able to scale so easily in the 3 years, in the almost 3 years that he's been doing his business. Now, VIP days, what they are is they are something that lasts, like from a half a day to a full day, for example, and they are very high price point. Very high price point. Now, somebody like Rachel Baker, she does a VIP week where she works on your Asana for the entire week. She gets your Asana done. She sits down with you for one day, and she gets you the results that you want by the end of the week. That's her version of a VIP day. Other VIP days just take maybe one day. Some VIP days take 2 days, but it's big results in a short amount of time, and it's a very high price point. Now, this means that you really need to know that what you're providing someone works. You are going to get them results in a short amount of time, that it's guaranteed. So many teachers out there, your online teachers that are watching me right now, your VIP days aren't necessarily a great idea for you, right? It depends on your niche. Some niches, just your clients may take more time, and that's just because of how they need to process the information that you provide. While others, they could learn something in a day and get results right away. So that's something you have to think about if you're going to employ VIP day. If you're still unsure about how to present your offer and what kind of offer that you're going to have and how to scale your business to where you want to go, I am happy to help you. All you need to do is go to www.leahsparrow.com and sign up for a free session, and I'll be happy to help you get started with your business and get to scaling your business. If you're an established online coach or online teacher who's been struggling to build their business for at least 6 months, and you've been doing all the things, it's time for you to get focused in your business and discover exactly what you need to do right now to get where you want to be. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will check you next week. Thank you. Bye.